Yeah. I am anxious. I've been really sick. It doesn't matter anyway. In case you're wondering, I'm in full control. If anything, that sickness, it enhanced my senses. I'm stronger. Why won't your diagnostic pick up on that? I can hear things now. Faraway things. There's something here. Do you understand? We float. And when it's quiet, when there's nothing to distract you, well, you'll get there soon. There's no explanation. I didn't hate her. I wasn't angry with her at all. We never so much as disagreed. It must have been her eye. It was like a piranha's, the lifeless eye of one of those nightmare fish that lust for blood. They watch and wait until an animal plunges into the water and consume the pieces of flesh. When her eye looked at me, I felt coldness up my spine and it froze my blood. That was it. I made a perfectly rational decision. It was a conscious choice. Kill her, close the eye forever. Someone who's insane can't plan the way I did. In the weeks leading up to it, I was the epitome of human compassion. Warm, friendly, tender as a playful pup. She never saw it coming. Every time she stepped into the tank, I'd be there, waiting, watching. The second she powered down, 2330, I'd reset the security protocols. Open the door so slowly that she couldn't hear. I'd slip my hand in, then ever so slowly, so quiet, I'd come into the room. For 7 impossible weeks, I waited. 48 days, 13 hours, and 27 minutes. That morning, like everyone before, how'd you sleep? Clueless. There I stood, staring at the lifeless eye that drove a wedge between me and my compassion. I'd flick that bright laser and slide down the wall until the beam was pointed directly on that creepy eye. But it was always closed. It forced my patience. So I waited. Let me be crystal clear. I had nothing against her. It was the eye. The empty, soulless eye. In the days leading up, I was more cautious than usual. I mean, I've been doing this every night for weeks, and how could she fathom what I dreamt up for that eye? Maybe she heard me. She shot up and called my name. There was no way she could see in that blackness. I could, though. I could see it clear. That red abomination, that evil eye. She never laid down, listening for over an hour. Just listening. Watching. The same way I'd watched every night my entire life, creating the worst imaginable horror in the solar system. I saw it, and it chilled me to my bone. I couldn't look away. She never laid back down. I waited. I could hear the thumping, faint at first, but her nerves betrayed her stillness. We have a way of inviting the worst kind of death to our doorstep, wouldn't you say? In the dark, we conjure our deepest fears with our imagination. Then she let out a whimper. She was terrified. She called my name again, and when I didn't move, she called to the computer. I'd crafted this moment for weeks. I could hear her heartbeat filling the room, intensifying. I waited. But her heart became distracting, and I couldn't allow it to continue. I had to silence that sound, so I seized the moment. She leapt from the chair. I was faster. I was stronger. The eye. It saw me one last time before its vessel had choked her last breath. I cut off the head. The arms were next. I'm not sure if it got easier or harder. Took my time. I was immaculate. I never let a single drop hit a panel on the wall or the floor. I pulled out a panel in the common room and stuffed the pieces in there. Then I carefully put the panels back into place, so precisely that no eye could detect. But listen to me jumping around the point. Sure, I killed her, but I'm not crazy. I can still hear her beating heart, you know?
That's good. That's very good.
Can I go now?
No, not yet. We have a few more questions for you.
What else do you need?
You know what we're looking for. You don't leave until we get it.